Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Digging fossils, finding fossils. Paleontology, trilobites, science and evolution. Devonian, Origin, Cambrian. Digging those fossils. Come and join us. A journey you can't refuse. Fossils everywhere. Ancient fossils getting more layers. Finding more fossils. So many fossils. Dinosaur. Digging fossils. Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris.
Hi everybody, welcome to Fossil Hunting and Collecting with Chris, our special 5-year anniversary episode. It's been a wonderful 5 years. I'm just so grateful to all the people who have watched, who have enjoyed these, who have been on the trips, and who have been willing to talk to the camera and tell us about their fossil finds and their experience collecting fossils. It's my channel, but it's really been a group effort, and there have been so many wonderful people who have helped make this happen. I'm so grateful to everybody, and we'll always have these memories of all these great trips. We've been to so many spectacular locations. We've met so many great people along the way. We've seen new people make spectacular finds. We've dug with the experts. We've had experts share their knowledge. And we've seen some extraordinary finds along the way. Museum quality fossils, some that actually ended up in museums. And just had a great time on this whole fossil hunting project. So please join me in celebrating this 5 years of fossil hunting and collecting. I would like to show you some highlights and hope you enjoy. So you have all the little segments. Each one of these is a little bit growth. Is that heavy?
It's heavy, but it's not the worst.
Well, I think this is probably going to be the find of the day. That is really beautiful. Yes. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh my God, Owen. Wow. So look at this.
Can you please come take
So John has found an ammonite. Really nice. Oh, and a trilobite.
Oh, I found a isotellus sitting right on top of the ground. A little twisted, let's break it off.
Where is it?
right here?
Oh, it's really beautiful. Oh my goodness.
It looks alive. It's so detailed.
Ooh, that is a head of a trilobite. And it's, I like the way it's sparkling too. It looks like the head of a trilobite. I'm not sure if that's frost or if that's pyrite on it.
Not frost.
Oh, it is a golden trilobite.
Golden trilobite.
A golden trilobite.
I think I won.
You gotta treat it as something special.
Oh, I can't believe I'm looking at it.
Which it is.
Yes.
Congratulations.
ISO means
Can you write that down? Oh my God! Really?
Oh yeah, the tail and the head look.
There's a tail.
Wow!
Those are the eyes. Yeah. The head's back here. Yeah,
Those are the eyes?
Yeah, so
I'm gonna throw up.
so it's
Well, I'll be showing you this in little segments with other bits of information popped in between. And at the very end will be what I think will be everybody's favorite part, the most amazing finds that we've made over the first 5 years of fossil hunting and collecting. So these fossil hunting adventures have taken us to some wonderful places. We found all kinds of great things, but I think one of the most enjoyable parts of this hobby is all the people that you meet along the way. We've had so many good times. We've met so many nice people. So here are some of the people we met along the way. So from the New York Paleontological Society, Patrick is here today, and he's made a couple of finds. He's found some trilobites, which is what everybody, nice little roller there.
yeah, a little roller.
About a week ago, I was down there digging. I busted out a block. It actually had 12 rollers in it. I started breaking the rollers out individually. Hammer, piece like soft as another one. I have one plate with 7 rollers, and then the other 5 came out in individual rollers. They're all about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch wide. Nice block.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of good stuff down there.
All right, so Nick has made a couple. Was it you or your daughter?
My daughter.
Sister? Sister?
No, my coworker, but I am.
Coworker.
Her mom and I have the same age.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not sorry.
Well, I knew your son was here, so I thought maybe, I don't know.
No, because she has a younger sister that is George's age, so that's totally reasonable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so a beautiful, Nikki has a beautiful cephalopod. It's the other variety. This one's an Orthoceras, I believe. Cool. And here we're seeing the negative of the trilobite, and over here the positive.
I'm Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
And I'm Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Hey, what did you find today?
So here I've got a pretty much complete trilobite on a cephalopod.
Oh, yeah.
So the cephalopod is this round guy, and then the trilobite, some of the people said he might have been burrowing into it or just fell on top of it and died. And here's another cephalopod, but probably a different species that I found as well.
Yeah, so yeah, it has those nice chambers you can see separate.
Yeah.
Hayakaki or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, I remember those comets.
Yeah, comet.
Hayataki or Yee, something
yeah,
like
a big blue one.
Yeah.
It was on that day when it was at its closest approach to the Earth that I found the print. It was kind of later on in the day, and soon it was evening, and I got this comet and this new footprints, in the ground that I just found, and I'm there. And I'm not superstitious, but I don't know. It's kind of some kind of omen here or something.
Yeah, really, like a comet and dinosaurs.
Comets and dinosaurs usually don't go well together.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So Jim found an enormous. Is it filming it?
Yeah, it's on.
Jim found an enormous crinoid. Looks like it's all together, probably museum quality. Now he just has to figure out how to get this half-ton rock into his car. So, I didn't find one, but Katie, our editor, has found a nice little Herkimer quartz crystal. Just like every other trip this year, the rain is back.
Let it rain. A lot of little stuff wasn't in the right spot, then all of a sudden, boom, it just started happening. So, but there are some interesting.
All right, so now Christian has made another amazing find. In fact, this is an absolutely, I think it's an absolutely outrageous find. I think he has one of those extremely rare insects. That really looks good. That looks, do you have something to put that in to keep that really
Oh
protected?
yes, aluminum foil, Ziploc, bubble wrap. I'm ready.
Okay. Because that could be a new species.
I'm hoping. That would be great.
Yes.
Let's go find some more.
Yes.
That's it.
On one side, just because the whole thing was coming up.
It is videoing.
The whole thing was coming up. There you go.
Oh, you have it. Look at that block.
Trilobite. Hey, Dawn.
You might be able to just leave that right in place and split it on the side like that.
Yep.
If I can come closer, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I just found me as long as it's found him. He's in charge.
Oh, I ain't in charge.
I'm not in charge.
When you're
I said it first. You're in charge.
Sorry, whoever's holding the saw across the shot, they're the dangerous one.
No. Whoever brings the biggest saw calls the shot.
But it's totally inert when it's just sitting there. I could have brought a whole bunch of dynamite too. That doesn't mean we were gonna ever use it.
Promises.
I didn't want an argument today, but it sounds like I got one anyway.
Go get your dynamite.
A retired Marine with dynamite sounds like a fantastic day to me.
Well, there's no bridges to blow out. The enemy ain't around. I got a sniper to take care of that area. That sector's covered.
So these videos have really been a group effort, not just all the people who have let me film them collecting fossils, but we also had viewers sent in comments, and some have also sent in pictures. So as we go through each segment of this film, I'm going to be showing you some of the fossils that viewers have sent in. Here are some from Lee. So James has found a pyritized cephalopod that's going to need some fossil surgery. And you can see the pyrite on it. See that sort of brownish, yellowish glow?
Eurypterids.
Oh yeah.
There. And that one's got two. It's got the one sticking out here, and then.
Oh, those are beautiful. Wow.
Overburden over there, but you feel free to work anywhere all the way along here. That shot rock pile over there, the far one over there, it's a fresh shot. So we'll be making stops, probably at least 2 other stops in the quarry here today.
And you take them down into the caves and they start wading around in the water. How do you tell the men from the women? The ones with the high-pitched voice are the men. Men complaining like, oh no, my 150, or that's probably outdated, my $300 Nikes are getting ruined. The women are like, the women have left it in neat little piles and they're like, oh, shut up, just keep going, you're holding us up. So the women are more practical and tough or whatever, but I always get a kick out of that, and I was like, actually, you look more like a pirate looking for a treasure.
Oh, he prepares every morning.
Here be the booty.
You know, it actually came out fairly nice. See it in there?
Oh, yeah, that is a good one. That's nice. That's probably the whole thing's probably in there.
It is not. You would see the head. You would see something here. Don't try to fake me.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Who do you think you're talking to here?
I think you ought to take the entire outcrop home and just work it down. About your place.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Phil Stokes, Executive Director of Pendixie Fossil Park and Nature Reserve. This is our Dig with the Experts sort of fundraiser and sort of kick off the season event. We've had 200 guests Saturday and about 200 on Sunday. And we're just really excited that it's beautiful weather and folks are finding amazing trilobites and other rare fossils out here.
Thank you. Can I have your first names?
Bryce.
Amy.
Okay, so Bryce and Amy are giving us a really good example of the right way to do this here. They dug down to where we have some nice big blocks of the Smoke Creek trilobite bed. And so chances are, splitting these rocks, my guess is you're going to find multiple trilobites.
Fingers crossed.
Prove me right. Prove me right.
Tried our best.
Let's try it again. Hi, what's your name?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. What'd you find today?
And I don't know, possibly a fish or a shrimp.
And congratulations to both of you on your honeymoon.
Thank you.
This is probably the best way to spend a honeymoon, I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
Digging fossils, breaking rocks in the sun.
This way.
First time I ever came to Pendixie was the second year it was open, and I was here by myself. All I had was a hammer and a chisel, and I come out and I was banging in something, and this old guy comes up to me, says, "You're digging in the wrong spot, son." Right? Right? And son, I'm probably 50 years old at this point. And so he came over and he showed me exactly where to do it. And he says, "I can't do it anymore. But what you got to do is get your chisel under here. And this is the layer you're looking for." Except back then we were way over there. No, we were down there, and the layers were double the thickness of here. So we were finding a lot better trilobites too. Right, the cluster plate.
Incredibly nice guy.
Yeah, Bob was a nice guy, and I always used to meet him here. And every time I was here, I would split a block out and take him a block for him, because he got to the point where he couldn't take blocks or anything up himself. And I split a block out for him probably 3 weeks before he passed. 4 weeks. Yeah.
What you're saying, Malcolm, is he used to be a nice guy.
Yeah, still a nice guy in my memory. Because, and this is the honest truth, if I hadn't met him that day, that would have been the one and only time I ever came here. I'd have said, well, that wasn't worth the drive.
I'm doing it the right way.
No, whenever you got a block, always, and this is why you're always flipping blocks too, always go to the thickest part of the block that you go to the dead center, right, and start it there. What you might also look for is there's any marker fossils along the way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because when you hit, the rock is going to follow the natural, easiest way to split. And here at Penn-Dixie, usually the weakest part of the rock is right where the trilobite is. And so it'll split it off right on the skin and leave the skin on the other side.
So ladies and gents, at this point, I'd like to ask if you like these type of videos, if you like fossil hunting, please go ahead and hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. It'll make fossil hunting type videos show up more in the feed. And subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like to, leave a comment. I always enjoy the comments that I get from people and always answer. Thank you so much, and back to the show. Give me first name.
Hi everybody, I'm Aaron.
And Aaron has been watching our fossil channel.
I love the fossil channel. It's one of my favorite channels on YouTube.
Aaron,
hi guys.
So Aaron is a fan, and Aaron has actually given me some fossils. He gave me some really nice little teeth here from a site that's no longer open.
Probably looks like he has a head. Yeah, he's all there. He's all there and he's all there. And those are just partials, but that's a good double there for sure. That's a really good bug.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Absolutely, yeah, no
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Ready? Mind if I just scratch here real quick? Cool. All right.
Can I put you in my vlog, fossil vlog?
Yeah, there's two.
Wow, yes, there's one here. If you don't mind, give me your first name.
What's up?
First name?
Kevin.
Kevin, thank you for showing us, Kevin. And yours?
Sure.
I think oh my God, look at that. Those are awesome. And Kevin, your first name?
I found it right on the top.
Nikki or Nikki? Nikki, thank you very much for showing us that.
Yeah, no problem.
Try it again. Can I have your name, please? Gabe, and your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa? What you found over here is a cephalopod. In this case, it's probably, the long straight ones are called Orthoceras. So it's this long straight cephalopod. It would have had a squid-like front coming out of the top here. And year by year or month by month, it actually extended its shell and moved towards the front.
Is there a way to prepare this any more than it is already? Or?
Usually, most prep is best done at home because you're most less, even if it does break, you can put it back together. Thank you very much for showing us that.
Yeah. Have a good.
Buckley, I'm an avocational paleontologist, which means I don't get paid.
Got a big thing to split.
I was born in the Bronx, a poor child, poor parents.
Here we have Tom has found a Eurypterid, his second really good find today. The Eurypterid is about 430 million years old. It's a giant sea scorpion.
Slightly older than I am.
Slightly older than Tom.
It's missing the head and the tail.
Not easy work, but it's fun. It's a treasure hunt.
It's fun.
I would keep breaking into over here. Get rid of all this. Go down deeper here. Try and get all this out too, because the more you get, the more likely you'll be able to undercut that without breaking it.
Says you.
And this wouldn't be complete without mentioning Ray and Mike, who have been on a lot of our trips. And once we get to fossil collecting, well, they're kind of like the Laurel and Hardy of the fossil collecting world. It's especially fun to have them around if maybe I'm not finding anything, and their humor just puts a positive spin on everything. So here's a little section dedicated to Ray and Mike, who have been in so many of our films. So are we excited about going back to Penn-Dixie? Yeah! All right. Gonna find anything this time? No! So Ray is with us. You may remember Ray from some of our other trips. We're here. He's one of our experts.
I'm not one of the experts.
Just getting ready to throw it.
And you looked down and said, oh,
wait a minute.
Looks like something. So Mike has a giant cephalopod. Yeah, that's definitely a giant cephalopod. You can see the different sutures now.
Okay.
So Mike, that is an awesome find. Did you throw the other half away?
No, there was no other half.
Now I found some real nice horn garls. This is what we're after. The trilobites. Everybody's looking at me with dumb faces, and then all of a sudden somebody goes, "Oh, you mean like on happy days?"
With fossils all over the surface, why are you breaking that particular rock?
Because it just was calling to me.
All right, so Ray has one now. Nice two halves.
There's
of nice
another
little
one.
green. Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
He's on a hot streak. This is what happens if you dig in the right place. So you better wash it off.
Throw her in the creek. Let her take a bath for a bit.
I'll come back in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Trilobite. There's my shocked look. Do I look shocked? No.
No.
Here, just show it to me. Yeah.
It's right in the wall there. Do you have a nice sledgehammer?
Where is it?
Right in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, all you have to do is hit it right on the top.
Yeah. Just hit it right in the middle, right?
I can't see it.
Oh, it's small.
It's a little bit. Oh. Yes. Now let me see. Which end's the head? This way?
That way.
That way?
It's
Okay.
going in. If it's there.
Where is it? So it's facing west.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that means it's a male. No, it means that the
Head west,
stream
young
was
trilobite.
running east to west. Or the current was running west to east. Because it was going upstream. This morning. We can get him out.
The water was going uphill, right?
Yeah. Well, what was uphill and what was downhill 300 million years ago?
Well, it wasn't even a hill. It was this. We were at the bottom of the ocean.
Hi, Don. Trilobites don't have feathers, Mike.
And as I said, they said dinosaurs didn't have feathers.
So they grew them
And they
after
do.
hit the ground.
Yes.
We're just waiting for the trilobites to wake up.
Yes.
I think the alarm clock goes off in about 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, and we know that the trilobites, they hang out in the shade over here, so
Yep.
That's why they wet a lot of times.
They like the water.
Yeah, until it became rock. I've learned from my mistakes in the past. When you miss your turn, don't try to turn around 20 cars.
Well, I think that dirt road also impressed the new people too, though.
Yes.
1 hour later.
I've learned from my mistakes in the past. When you miss your turn, don't try to turn around 20 cars.
And here are some more viewer sent in photographs. These fossils have been found by Rick. All right, let's start this thing off by talking about some of the locations, some of these wonderful places that we've been able to get out and find the fossils. It has to be a place where fossils can be found, and as we traveled to find these fossils, we saw so many absolutely beautiful places. Now, just a reminder, you can't collect fossils without permission from the landowner or the authority in charge. These are places that we've gotten permission to collect, and they are some beautiful, some private, some public fossil collecting places that we found.
Love that sound.
Right now we're at the Howe Cave Museum of Mining and Geology. We're getting ready to go underground, about 90 feet underground in a cave.
Found another one?
Yep.
Now, there are some people who have really helped in a lot in the field of animation. First of all, is my daughter Katie. She made this opening shot for Fossil Hunting and Collecting, which has shown up in pretty much every video. And then a little later on, one of my former students named Cameron went ahead and made this introductory sequence, which I now put at the very beginning of most of these videos. Well, my daughter Katie has also taught me a little bit about animation. This is one of the things that she went to school for. And after she taught me a little bit, I had a go of it, making a couple of animated clips. It's very tedious, one picture at a time, but it's just a lot of fun that makes something that can actually move on screen. So whenever I can, I try to put a little animation in. Here's a few of these animation segments that I made for some of these videos. So one of the things that I think is really fun is when a newbie, somebody who's completely brand new to fossil hunting, makes an incredible find. You know, the first time, beginner's luck. It happens more often than you think. And we happen to catch this on film quite a few times on these many different fossil hunting adventures. Here are some of what I think are some of the best newbie finds that we've seen along the way. Oh my God, Owen, wow.
It's just laying up on the top.
Oh my, I've been doing this for 25 years, never seen one that good. Oh my God.
Can I touch
wow.
Yeah, go for it. Just don't drop it.
It's so heavy.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That is the best enrolled Diplora I have ever seen.
That's the best enrolled Trilobite I've ever seen.
Museums, so.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Wow.
It's perfect. It's amazing. I was like, what's that, a shell? And it's not a shell.
It's a Trilobite.
That is spectacular.
Ooh, I want to get a picture of that too.
Me too.
My camera's up in the front.
This is going right on my desk.
Awesome find.
That is incredible. I've been to museums with like that.
Oh my!
It looks alive. It's so detailed. Oh, I wanted a Trilobite.
Well, let's see if anybody in the group has a saw. Looks like the head's buried under there. So this would be a really good one to try to saw out. Bob dug that out for you.
Okay.
So now you have your Trilobite.
I do. I wanted one.
All right. So can I see what you did get?
Yeah. So this one is very similar.
Shadows in the way. This is awesome! Wow! Can't really see what it's showing, but there we go. That is nice. So you have all the little segments. Each one of these is a little bit growth. Is that heavy?
It's heavy, but it's not the worst.
Well, I think this is probably going to be the find of the day. That is really beautiful. Yes. Oh yeah.
But I was also really excited by there's pyrite with the fossils in this rock, which is pretty fun.
Towards the end of the Silurian and early Devonian, we're seeing what's called another oxidation event. There was an oxidation event about 2 billion years ago when a lot of cyanobacteria put free oxygen into the oceans. Eventually the oceans became saturated, and by the Devonian it started to go into the air. It would leach out pyrite from the continents, which would wash down and back into the water, and you would end up with this iron sulfide preservation of lots of fossils.
Well, I'm pretty full with both of these.
You had an awesome day. That's excellent. Okay, so can I have your name, please?
Sandy.
Sandy, okay. What did you find, Sandy?
So folks tell me this is the top of a crinoid.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
Stem attachment. I guess it's like a cup shape.
Yes, and it would have the little kind of like finger things coming out of the cup that would be sifting through the water for...
That is neat.
So I said, yours was the find of the day. I think you have another find of the day between the two of you. I don't know who has the best find of the day, but they are both very, very good finds.
I'm gonna have to rock, paper, scissors.
Yes. You have all the luck. Wow.
It's funny because we're more crystal people than fossil people.
Yeah, usually you just go out for crystals.
Yeah.
Well, here is the tiebreaker over here. It is a really nice coral, a branching coral. Or bryozoan. Let me just take a closer look.
Thank you.
Of course, it's a picture I could use.
Yeah.
Just giving lessons?
Yeah, trying to just giving lessons on how to try to split the rock.
Oh yeah.
Everything, gotta learn how to do it.
And names again?
My name's Carolyn.
Carolyn and
Ian.
And they are new to Paleo Society, trying this out for the first time.
Yep. Learning. So we have example of inside the rock.
Yes, you have some quartz veins in there. Try this flat one over here.
Okay.
Yeah, this one over here. If you lift it up on its side.
Okay, that's
good. Let's look at the other side. It's really flat.
Yeah.
Try and see if you can split one of the layers there.
Oh boy.
There, and then just move a little, keep moving a little bit. Do a little bit, hit a little bit, then move, and hit a little bit, then move.
Stop. There we go. Oh.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Nothing.
And yes, you'll get a lot of nothing till you get something.
I'm not worried about it really.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Wait till I get it placed. Yeah.
And when it breaks down to like a core that's hard to split, then you can just like pick it up and throw it and see if it shatters and reveals anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Not like that.
Oh, check it out.
Yep, both sides. Last time I was here, we had two newbies and he was splitting rocks and split one. I said, okay, and was going to throw it, and I said, you might want to look on the bottom. Yes.
What was it?
It was a nice,
a nice big trilobite.
Yes.
Oh yeah, cool.
Ooh.
It's all here.
Oh my God.
Is this good?
That's really good, yes.
Okay, so what am I looking at? Is this...
That's the tail of a arthropod about the size of a horseshoe crab. And I'm trying to, that might be a pleura. That might be some more of it over there.
So it looks like that was on top of here, but then maybe there's some right here too?
Yes, that's probably the head.
So it split up and then it
Yes, we call it disarticulating. It kind of came apart.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's it.
You're kidding.
No, it's always a beginner.
Always a beginner.
We're just going through the reject rocks.
No, I don't have my glasses.
Oh, okay. So its tail's huge.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh, jeez, wow.
And the head's off to the side as well.
And this is the part that was on top.
Now,
I guess I'll leave.
I'm gonna tell you to take that
And put it in his truck.
Wrap it up.
Call it a day.
No.
And put it in Mike's truck.
You don't want any whoops and dropping something on it. So you gotta treat it as something special.
Oh, I can't believe I'm looking at it.
Which it is.
Yes.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
I can't believe it. I still don't really. So it's a crustacean type thing?
Yes. More like a trilobites, I think. More like spiders and crabs.
Horseshoe crab.
So its tail had a pointed end?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it had a tail and it had a bunch of ribs and a head.
So that's what we're thinking.
That's the head. Now the head is not very much different from the tail in the species. There's not a whole lot of features to them.
So could you what kind of shape are we talking here?
Football.
Okay, cool. Okay. So like this big? Maybe?
Probably at least that big, yes.
Yeah, he
And
was
what do we
that.
think?
That's
This is nothing, right?
Oh, it looks like there might be a piece of the pleura or one of the side sections kind of sideways there. It looks like it came apart after it died.
Okay. So then you had some of the ribs.
Oh.
Wow. That
Okay.
for a beginner.
So big.
Yeah.
Beginner, you hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Pretty good catch.
Yeah. See that?
That's not what it's called though. What is it called?
Write this down.
Isotelus.
Isotelus.
Iso means
Can you write that down? Oh my god, really?
Oh yeah, the
Look
tail
at
and the
it.
head.
There's a tail,
Wow.
the head, and these are
Don't step on it.
Yeah, don't step on it.
Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it.
So iso means the same because the head and the tail are very similar.
Oh wow.
Now,
Those are the eyes on either side.
Yeah, a lot like
They actually their head in this case they actually had something that went underneath them as well, so that might be part. I forget the name of it.
his chin.
Chin, yes.
Oh, you mean chin?
beard.
Oh, his beard.
Beard, yes.
Those are the eyes.
Yeah, the head's
What?
back here.
Those are the eyes?
Yeah, so it's,
I'm gonna throw up.
so it's disarticulated, but they shed they
Oh my
molted
God.
their shells. But this guy molted and then all the parts stayed in the same area.
What if I start crying?
Fossil.
Those are his eyes
Yeah.
here? No.
That's the head shield.
Oh my god.
So Dick, thanks for digging that up for them.
I'm sorry.
We were going through the reject rocks. Cool. Put
Wait,
this somewhere
take
safe.
this
Put this
too.
somewhere safe.
Careful of his
You
little
want this?
face.
You want this part?
Yeah.
Did I call it though, Chris?
What's that?
Did I call it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you did.
I'm not gonna find one out for like another 10 years, so it's okay.
Yeah, this is just to keep you hooked. Now, while making these fossil hunting videos, occasionally I like to experiment with some other things. Because I'm a teacher, I had to make some educational films. These films I show in my classroom when we're covering these topics, but they're also up there on the internet because they tend to cover the curriculum that students learn in earth science and biology. So these are up there. I've enjoyed making them. I enjoy showing them to people, and I hope they help everybody who is studying these subjects. How does something fossilize? Most things don't. It's actually very rare that something actually does survive the test of time. Earth and our solar system formed about 4.6 billion years ago. The sun formed from a cloud of gas condensing on itself over its own gravity. Gravity is the strongest force in our universe. Gravity would start pulling all these tiny bits of dust together. There was to be one major event on our own planet that would make life possible about to happen within the first 500 million years of our planet's life. And here are some more viewer fossil finds. These ones have been sent in by Luca. Because I like watching them myself, I've also made just a couple of music videos. Nature, some of these animals. Very often we run across animals while we're out in the wild looking for fossils. So animals, music, just videos, the kind of videos that I often like to put on in the background. I made a few as well. Now you may notice that a lot of these videos also have their own unique music. What's happened originally, I used to use a lot of the music that was available on the editing program that I use, but I ran into a problem. Turns out that after a year or so, sometimes the permission of use to the editing program expired, and they didn't tell me that. And the music, once the permission expired, was copyrighted, and all of a sudden I was starting to get hit with copyright hits. So now I make my own music on the computer for most of these videos. And I kind of enjoy it. Some of these tunes come out really cool. If you watch the channel, you might notice that I've also made a few videos about museums. They're museums that either have to do with paleontology or biology, or museums that just could use a little bit of free promotion. They're good museums, and I'm just happy to promote them on my channel. Here's a few of them. The Paleontological Research Institute Museum of the Earth in Ithaca, New York. The North Carolina Museum of Natural History. Garber's Point Museum and Preserve. And I've also taken us to some shows. Some gem and mineral fossil shows that have come to the Northeast area.
Hey, I'm Wendy from Veronica Matthews Minerals. Thanks so much for looking into the show, coming out to the Rock and Mineral Show in New Jersey. I love helping my father with his booth. I learn something new every day, and I love helping people pick out what they're looking to purchase, whether it's meteorites, fossils, rocks and minerals, gems. And I especially love when the little kids come with excitement in their eyes, creating a whole new generation of collectors. So thanks so much.
Well, it's not as popular, but this is an important part of the fossil hunting hobby, doing the prep work, actually preparing these. I made a few of these prep videos for those who would like to watch it done. It's really hard, but I'm trying to paint this on without moving the shell. While prepping, occasionally this also leads to other finds in the rock. Here's a case where prepping led to an awesome find. Couldn't believe how lucky I got when trying to prep this rock, and something really incredible popped out inside. Oh my God. Wow. I hope I caught this on film. There's looks like a whole bunch of little trilobites in here. I've got a depth assemblage. Matching half. Should be right over here. Oh, look at this. Take a look at all these trilobites. Oh my God. What an awesome find. So, wow. I'm not going to do anything else with this right now except save all the pieces and see how many trilobites are actually in this rock. This is awesome. Once you start making some good finds, it's natural to want to make them look as good as possible. So pretty much every fossil collector is going to want to learn how to do some basic fossil prepping. And now we've made it to the part that I think most of you have been waiting for, the most amazing finds that we've made over these first 5 years of fossil hunting and collecting. Enjoy. Wow, look at this. So this is not from Penn-Dixie. This is one that James found about 5 years ago, and he had it prepped by Marcus, and it is not just one, but a bunch. The gift that keeps on giving over here.
That's the best one.
Wow, I got them get a still also.
I can send you the...
Thank you so much for showing us this.
No worries. Yeah, if you want the macros of this, I can send you them. The
what?
Macro shots?
Oh, yes, thank you. So we're looking at huge piece of calcite. So actually this whole corner has been really good, and I think I might be able to pop it open with a pry bar.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Pieces are gonna come off of it.
Very nice. And your name again is Helen, right?
Yeah.
Helen, thank you very much for sharing that with us.
My pleasure.
All right.
I can't even see.
So I brought my pry bar, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get this out. Helen, huge rock.
Woohoo! Small version.
Very nice. Oh, the rest is coming up.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's some for you, too.
Oh, my God.
Look at all those giant crystals.
That is so beautiful. And it looks like it has Herkimers in there, too.
No kidding.
Wow. Oh, that is beautiful.
Wow. Just
right inside?
Yep.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much, Chris.
You're very welcome.
Wow.
How do you feel about your giant?
My mind is totally blown. I was not expecting anything like this.
So that is awesome. That is, I think there's some Herkimers in there too. That is like museum quality.
Wow. What a shock. There's that really nice side of it.
Yeah. There's something smoky in there. I'm not sure. Well, it might just be more calcite. I'm not sure. But oh, that is awesome.
Great. Well.
So, of course, this is what happens when I don't have my camera. I went back and got it. Found a really incredible Isotelus. Isotelus gigantus, a very big trilobite in this beautiful place with the this beautiful creek. Found it awesome. Basically one of the best in my lifetime trilobites.
To me, the best finds are the ones that have detail on them, that you can really learn something, to see something. But that, it's perfect. Underneath, you see so much detail that even a perfect one you wouldn't see.
Yes.
So I think that's
So the weather is beautiful. Have the rest of that Isotelus to pull out.
Well, this is going to be
jovial video. Yes, it is. You know, this is almost enough for this. I think this spot is going to be enough for an episode. So, it took a lot of work, but I was able to crop down the pygidium from the Cephalpods gigantus, and hopefully this will clean up well. Looks like there's actually some more of the Cephalpods in this piece too. Doesn't look like much now, but it'll be cleaned up and I'll show it when it looks much better. So, as you can see, I got the Cephalpods gigantus home in pretty much one piece. The tail end had come off on the other slab that was underneath it, so I can reattach that. And that will make it, roughly a foot long. So this is a big guy. This is a really nice find. This giant Cephalpods gigantus. A little bit disarticulated, but it looks like pretty much all of it is there. Some may know that they also have a mouthpiece that goes underneath them. And it looks like that's what this detached piece is right over here. So it looks like pretty much the whole thing. Okay, and yet another one from Gus over here. Again, let's see if you can find it before he points it out. Give up. Oh, Gus, would you show him where it is? There we go. Nice shark tooth. You can see some of the bottom part. It's missing one of the cusps. Missing a cusp, but did the pieces break off? No, that's just the okay. Yeah. All right. Another nice shark tooth. So this is the ultimate goal, to find a trilobite that has all its parts. Let's take a look.
So when this fossil was found, it's no one had seen one of these come out of the site before, but Grant actually found this. Can you tell what it is?
No, I can't. Let me get my glasses on.
Yeah. So since then, at our site, he found a conularid about that big. Wow! And that's currently being prepped. So hopefully, I'll get it back in the next year or two.
Oh, it's yours then. You found it.
Well, no, Grant found that one too.
Oh, we found both.
He found both. I've never seen anyone else find one there, and he found
both of them. Oh, that's amazing.
You're the Eurypterid whisperer. He's the conularid whisperer. So yeah, so I'm waiting to get that other conularid back.
So these are the ones that Gus and Gary went up earlier. It was a different arrangement they were given a spot where it was already dug out for them. Wow, you can see those appendages. Wow, these are the golden trilobites. Look at that. This is what we were hoping to find. Now, has this been prepped by Marcus? Okay.
Yeah, he prepped that. He prepped the next.
Because we don't usually find them like that.
No.
Oh, look at this. Oh my God, look at that thing. Oh, wow. No wonder the people were working so hard to find these. So I guess this is another case of a lot less than this was showing. It looks like it's been worked around the feet there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, what a beautiful trilobite. Where would the eggs be roughly?
That ball of pyrite right there.
Oh, that ball of pyrite is an egg. Wow. I would not have recognized that.
No, and for 150 years nobody did, right?
Yeah.
And what they figured out is that the horseshoe crabs keep the eggs under the head carapace.
Mm-hmm.
And when they looked in the same kind of spot in the trilobites, there were these little balls of pyrite they kept finding. And they finally said, "Wait a second."
Oh wow, that is so cool. Now this one has there's a crack through it?
Yeah. And he, tried to get the rock back together as best we could, but sometimes when this rock gets wet, it just deforms a little, and that's why we get all those cracks in the shell. Sometimes you can't, the pieces aren't the same shape anymore, they just do not fit back. So we did everything we could, but that crack is part of life for a dead trilobite.
I don't know how complete it is, but there's a roller there too.
This one, right? That's my roller?
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the way, if you find a bunch of trilobites having a party, that's a good thing.
Now see if there's a flat
So
side.
that is awesome.
On the middle.
And 1, 2, you got another head or something, or tail over there. There's the matching half. That is another awesome find. Thank you again for showing us that.
A small one, I got a big one, and I got the big one's top right there.
Very nice.
Big chonker. It's a good weekend for Hyneria.
It is. One. Anybody else want to get it? 1, 2, 3. Go.
So I was looking for this ever since you found one of these at the start. And I wasn't even digging for it. It just popped out from the side there. And I kept digging and finding more. And over here, I had 2 associated Gyrocanthus spines.
You do. That is great.
They're right next to each other.
That is awesome. You've had an incredible day here.
I know.
You found pretty much everything anybody could find in one day.
That's what I do.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
All right, so today is another historic day at the Golden Dinosaur Track Site because we have another Eurypterids, and it could be the start of another trackway. So it's looks like it's probably going to be on the order of a foot or a little over a foot long. It's a little bit confusing in the beginning because it at first we just saw these bumps upwards and we weren't really sure what they were, and after a little bit of head scratching and after Gary came out and helped us, we eventually saw what it was, that it was this nice Eurypterids. We hope so. So right now Gary is using the first 2 prints to estimate about where the third one should be.
Yeah. Be about there.
So after a hard day in the Jurassic sediments, this is what we have to show for it. Three spectacular Eurypterids tracks. And none of these were exposed when we got here. We didn't know what we were going to find, and we ended up with a publishable find. It looks like this is probably all we're going to find because the outcrop ended. We start digging into the soil here to follow the outcrop, and it looks like it ends before we get to another print, which is unfortunate, but oh my god, look at those. James is showing us a really beautiful plate here. Who tracked it?
I had 8 hours into that so far.
Beautiful find. Thank you for showing us that.
Yeah, so this one's in a separate piece. This was in 3 different pieces I glued together. But that guy should be there, and then it's hard to tell. There's a small one down there might be complete.
Yes.
And this one right here.
Beautiful.
This one, unfortunately, is the negative of a Bella Kurt writing. There's like
it's a Bella.
At least I'm pretty certain. If you look real close, you can see the little like dimples where the spines would be. So he's gonna be there for good practice. But then I just found this guy.
Oh,
so the other half of him should be in that rock.
You're having a really good day.
It's been best start so far in all 4 years I've done it. So,
if you don't mind, can you first name to the
absolutely, Steven.
Steven, well, thank you for showing us that, Steven.
Very much.
Having a really good day here.
Yeah, I tell you, every single time before I dig into the experts, I watch your whole run of them just to remind myself.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Have a great one, man.
You too.
To you.
I've got some news that's just too good to keep. I've got to share with everybody now. So I want to tell you about an email that I received from the Museum of Natural History of New York and what it means. About a year ago, last fall, I found a very unusual Eurypterid. Last fall, I was up at the Beecher's Trilobites beds looking for some of those lost golden trilobites. This goes back to episode 3 of the Lost Golden Trilobites, when I was looking for the Beecher trilobite bed, a bed of trilobites that had been lost for about 100 years before being rediscovered by somebody named Marcus and others. Well, When I was collecting there, in episode 3 of the Lost Golden Trilobites, we found a Eurypterid. At first we weren't sure what it was because there aren't supposed to be any Eurypterids in this sediment. So I made 2 finds off camera of this nice large cephalopod. And I have this really intriguing thing over here. It's very large. Looks like it could be a thoracic segment for maybe a Eurypterid or something like that. They're quite abundant in the Silurian, and there are some small ones that can be found in the Ordovician, but we really weren't supposed to find a large section of thorax of a large Eurypterid. And knowing that this was something special, Marcus had delivered it for me to the Museum of Natural History. Well, got an email from them earlier this week, and it turns out that yes, that is a very special Eurypterid. And it's so special that they told me it has unique features. What does that mean? Well, it looks like it's probably going to be a new species of Eurypterid. I can't believe it. So it looks like I actually found a new species. But here's what the letter says. I'm the curator in charge of fossil invertebrates at the American Museum of Natural History. Marcus delivered the Eurypterid specimen you found at the Beecher's Bed Quarry to me, and we are now in the process of formally accessioning the specimen into the museum's collection. To that end, I've attached a specimen transfer form. Will you fill out the date that you found the specimen, sign, and return to me? After accession is complete, I will send you a formal letter to you for your records. In the meantime, let me take this opportunity to enthusiastically thank you for your donation. I have a postdoctoral fellow in my lab who is working on the specimen right now. We think that we see some anatomical features that never have been described in a Eurypterid before, which would make this quite valuable scientifically. We'll of course keep you updated on the progress of the work and acknowledge the donation in any resulting publication. And finally it says cheers and the name of the curator. This has been such an exciting experience. I'm so happy to have made this possible contribution. I think that this whole experience has been a really good example of scientists and amateur paleontologists working together well. Some of you might ask, well, isn't that Eurypterid kind of valuable, especially if it might be unique? Well, here's the thing. Yes, these fossils do have some monetary value, but the greatest value is actually in the science, in learning about these new creatures. Without the study of paleontology in the ancient world, these fossils are pretty much just worthless remains. It's the science that makes them valuable. So I could have just kept that, it would have stayed on the shelf and might not ever have learned that it was a different and unique species. So this is a really good example of how fossil collectors and paleontologists work together. That fossil, if I didn't find it, it probably would have started falling apart and disintegrating at the next rainstorm. Once these fossils end up on the surface, they don't last very long at all. And there isn't an army of millions of paleontologists to go scour everywhere to pick up all the fossils before they're destroyed. It really is important for conscientious fossil collectors to go out and find these things. And then when something important does turn out, to recognize it and to turn it over to the paleontologists so we can all benefit from it. So it's a really good example of collectors, fossil hunters, and paleontologists working together to understand more about the natural world and make it enjoyable for everybody to participate as well. Well, thank you so much to everybody who has helped me celebrate these 5 years of fossil hunting and collecting. There have been so many wonderful trips, so many memories. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you to the people who have been on these trips and let me film your finds. This has all been a group effort, and it's I appreciate everybody so much who has participated. And I look forward to more great fossil hunting and collecting adventures ahead. Won't you join me? Now, this video has run longer than I intended. There were just so many good things to show, so many memorable events that happened along the way, and it's all because of you. Oh, just one more thing. If you made it all the way to the end, please type fireworks in the comments. Thank you so much. Happy fossil hunting and collecting.
Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Digging fossils, finding fossils. Paleontology, trilobites, science and evolution. Devoted, auto-vision, carry on, digging those fossils.